Hello, sports fans! We are joined again by Mark Toller, flying solo this time, just like Maverick and Top Gun, at the Indian Hill men's lacrosse playoff game against Fenwick. Let me tell you, this is going to be an exciting game from all the sports fans I've been hearing about earlier today. These are two really great schools. Both have a lot of heart. Both play hard. Both play to the end. It's going to be a close game, but I think Indian Hill might just be able to push this one through. And as we are joined for the huddle at the beginning of the game here, as I have said before, this is a very nice thing that they do in the game. I like it. It's very peaceful and friendly and sportsmanlike. Yet competition is very fierce later in the game, as we all know. Heading out onto the field here, getting ready for the face-off. Number 23 on the face-off. .23 takes it down. He's curving to the right, trying to weasel his way in, going north-south, north-south. Looking for a guy to pass to. He's cradling that ball expertly. Pass to number 7. Pass to number 7. Going to pass to number 2. Indian Hill. Pass right through the gap to number 6, and he misses that shot by about a half a foot. That's going to roll back. It's going to be Indian Hill's possession again. Indian Hill being very smart about their passing here, finding a strategy, finding those gaps, getting a good target. They take it behind the goal. And it's a blocked shot by the Fenwick goalie. That'll be Fenwick's possession as they go on their first offensive drive of the game. It's a long pass, but it's botched, but it's recovered by a teammate. Who's going to get this? It's anyone's ball. It looks like Fenwick is going to cover from that one. And it's Indian Hill's ball now. Number 24 passes to number 2. Number 2 cradling the ball, looking for a target to pass to. He's going on the edge. And it's a goal for Indian Hill. Indian Hill scores the first goal of this game, and it will be 1 Indian Hill, 0 Bishop Fenwick. There's a goal expertly placed in the top corner there. There for the face-off, it'll be Indian Hill's possession. Indian Hill taking it down the field on the sides, looking for a target to pass to. It's number 23 with the ball right now. Misses his shot. Indian Hill's going to take this one in. Going behind the goal. He's getting jabbed at by Fenwick. Fenwick is being very aggressive in their defense right now. They're tightening it up. Looks like Indian Hill might be able to get it. Nope, Fenwick is going to take this. Fenwick taking it down the field. They're past the midline. Fenwick passes. Fenwick jukes. Fenwick tries to weasel his way in, and the goalie stops it for Indian Hill. Indian Hill is going to take this one down. Trying to keep their lead here. This early in the game, you want to get as high of a lead as possible. That's when you got your most energy. And that'll be a goal for Indian Hill. That'll bring the score to be 2 Indian Hill, 0 Fenwick. timeout is called. You know, really at this point in the game, when you're able to score 2 goals in the first 3 minutes with 0 goals scored on you, I mean, that's really going to affect the morale of your enemy, and you know, just it's going to make it harder for them to recover later in the game. We are still in the timeout now. Working right now, Fenwick's telling them, guys, you play better, you got to reorganize, regroup, you can't let this get you down, but I'm sure that it's already made a significant dent in how they play their game right now. We get ready for the face-off. Ball rolls out. It'll be Indian Hill's possession. 24. It's a solid pass to number 23. Taking it around the goal. Looking for a target to pass to. Number 2 passes to number 6. They're going to form a polygon of sorts on the outside of this one. Just kind of strafe it on the outside a little bit. They're adding the dressing to their offensive play right now. And it is a goal in between the legs for Indian Hill. That'll be 3, Indian Hill, 0, Fenwick. They are just pushing their lead through. As Indian Hill keeps advancing their lead in this game, they just better their chances of winning. We get ready for the face-off. Grappling. 24 is going to recover this one for Indian Hill. It's a drop pass. He's going to recover it. Solid pass to number 2. Another goal for Indian Hill! That'll be 4, Indian Hill, 0, Fenwick. There's a little bit of a chest bump on there. That is a little ritual that teammates do to celebrate their goal. Indian Hill's going to take this one down. Will they get another goal? Will they continue their lead? I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. They take it back to the midline, backing it up a little bit, trying to reorganize here. Looking for a target to pass to, forming a line segment between each other. Getting a clear passing pattern here. Trying to calm the play down right now. They're trying to get some guys in and past this Fenwick defense. He's juking. He's looking to get in that net. And the ball's going to roll out of bounds. And the horn will sound. ball is going to roll out of bounds. Fenwick is going to try to get that one, but they miss it. Their player recovers it, taking it down the field. Maybe they can get on the board here, I don't know. It's going to get knocked out, and that'll be Indian Hill's possession once again. Fenwick is being very aggressive here. I reckon they're pretty mad at this point if they've got 4 zip on them. Trying to get past that angry hornet's nest. Fenwick's trying to protect their queen bee. Indian Hill forming their triangle of passing. Now they've stepped up to a heptagon here. The heptagonal pattern was quite influential in this game a while back. Seems that they're going for a throwback play now. It's another goal! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! It's an Indian Hill goal! 5 Indian Hill, 0 zilch, zip, zippity doo-dah for Fenwick. I don't know if I can call this too early, but it's looking like a blowout so far. When you're 5 minutes left in the first quarter and you're beating your enemy 5 zip. All right, Fenwick trying to get on the board here. They are a swarm of locusts right now, just trying to destroy anything in their path. All right, they're going to try to juke, try to get past here, but that stick is going to guard him. Ball's rolling. Who's going to get it? The ref blows his whistle, and he's waving his hand places that indicate some sort of action. Fenwick, he jukes. Fenwick is going to try to get on the board here, but he misses his pass. When you're 5 zip, you can't afford to miss passes like that. Fenwick is getting mighty careless here, and that's going to cost them the game, in my opinion, if they don't change their attitude. Indian Hill taking this once again. Will they advance their lead on this drive? Stay tuned for more. Indian Hill going behind the goal. This is simply incredible! Incredible! 6 Indian Hill, 0 Fenwick. I can't understand this. This is beyond my understanding completely.
Yeah, you gotta cool it, man.
Alright, and we get ready for the face-off. Anyone's ball right now. It's thrown out. Whistle is thrown. It's going to be Fenwick's ball. right, Indian Hill's going to take this possession. Taking it down. Anyone's ball now. They're fighting for it. Fenwick trying to take this one down the field. Indian Hill's ball now. Passing it down the field. The yellow flag is thrown. Pass behind the goal. Forming their passing pattern here of a rhombus. Fenwick's defense getting very tight and clumped. Indian Hill goal, advancing their lead. The score will be 7 Indian Hill, 0 Fenwick, with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Indian Hill will take the possession, or not. Looks like they botched that one. Fenwick misses their shot. It's going to go behind and be an Indian Hill possession. Indian Hill taking this one behind the goal, looking for a target to pass to. It's another goal for Indian Hill. They're going to advance their lead. 8 Indian Hill, 0 Fenwick. We get ready for the face-off. Indian Hill taking this one down the field. Quick passes. Trying to go for the fancy shot there, but he misses. Indian Hill slowing this one down. Indian Hill trying to slow this play down. They're trying to rush in now. Quick passes, and it's another goal for Indian Hill. That's going to advance the lead to 9 Indian Hill, 0 Fenwick. 51 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter. Let's take a quick replay. And Fenwick is going to intercept the ball. After getting that turnover, they're taking it down the field with some speed. This might be where they get their first goal. Nope, the whistle is blown. Indian Hill makes a substitution. Still going to be Fenwick's ball. It's a missed pass on Fenwick's part. That'll be Indian Hill's possession. Pass to the goalie. And that will conclude the first quarter of this game. Right now, the odds are looking heavily in favor of Indian Hill at this point. We will be back after this short break. Hello, we are back, sports fans, in Indian Hill men's lacrosse. And it is the second quarter now. Indian Hill 9, Fenwick still 0. Trying to get on the clock here. Maybe the difference will be that they've switched goals now. And it seems it was. Fenwick is going to get on the board now. Score is now 9 Indian Hill, 1 Fenwick. They get ready for the face-off. Whistle is blown by the ref. And Indian Hill is going to take this one behind the goal. Curve around for their shot. And they're going to miss that one by a yard almost. For metric users, that is 1 meter. Approximately, that is. Indian Hill's possession here. Whistle is blown by the man in the striped shirt. It's another missed pass. That has been killing Fenwick this entire game. Indian Hill curving around here. Looking for targets to pass to. Calming this play down. I think at this point you can allow for a little bit of slack in your offense. And it's knocked out of his stick. Just knocked straight out of his stick by Fenwick. That's great defense. All right, some substitutions are being made in this game. New players coming in, some fresh legs. Indian Hill's goalie is going to make a great stop on that. He's going to continue that offensive drive immediately. Number 3 taking this one down, and the goalie makes a great stop for Fenwick. Fenwick is going to score here. Fenwick getting into a groove here. Kind of starting to get their mojo on. Yeah, this early in the game, Fenwick could still come back. I've seen it happen before. It's very possible. That'll bring the score to be 9 Indian Hill to Fenwick with 9:11 left on the clock in the second quarter. They're struggling for that ball, and it's thrown way up in the air. It's anyone's game now. Knocked out of his stick, clearly, but the yellow flag is thrown on the play. All right, and Fenwick misses their goal, but recovers. Fenwick sneaks that one in there. Excuse me for that voice crack. That'll bring the score to be 3 Fenwick, 9 Indian Hill. You know, Fenwick really did a great job there, and that you don't stop playing until you stop playing, you know? I mean, the ball is still near you. You keep playing, you keep giving it your effort. They sneak it in there and they score a goal. Good job, Fenwick. Fenwick taking this one down. Pass back to the goalie. He's going to take it down the field by passing it, of course. And Fenwick is going to intercept that ball. Another goal for Fenwick. That'll bring the score to be 9 Indian Hill for Fenwick. Fenwick is making a quick recovery from a bad first quarter here. They're still in the game at this point. We get ready for the face-off. The timeout of sorts is called. We'll be back after this quick break.
Coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network is a presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department. The Video Department provides the community with educational and school-focused programming through the facilities of the ICRC.
Hello, sports fans. We are back. This is the men's lacrosse playoff game against Fenwick. Currently, the score is 9 Indian Hill for Fenwick. I'm Mark Toller. I'm your commentator for this, still flying solo, much like a bird that's just left the nest. All right, Indian Hill taking it behind the goal here, getting jabbed at. I think Indian Hill at this point has realized that their sizable lead is not as sizable as they thought, because now they've gotten into a 5-goal deficit range. That is very extremely recoverable. Fenwick has shown that they've had a lot of good effort for the past few plays. That's why the timeout was called earlier. So we'll re-strategize, regroup. Indian Hill gets a goal! A goal! That'll bring the score to be 10 Indian Hill for Fenwick, with 7 minutes, 2 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. as we get ready for this face-off. Indian Hill starting to get back in the groove of things. The whistle is blown by the man in the zebra shirt. Fenwick rushing this one down. They're trying to get inside that net. They've got that if you're not first, you're last mentality right now. They botched that pass. It looks like it'll be Indian Hill's possession as number 18 passes number 8. And that shot is just going to sail right above the goal. Goalie left it wide open, but I think the attacker panicked, made a mistake. Mistakes in this game are the great equalizer. Indian Hill juking, giving some spin moves, and it is a great block by Fenwick's goalie. This will be a white ball, according to the ref. All right, Indian Hill surely taking his time on this one, looking for a good guy to pass to. He's not going to mess this one up. He's being very calculated on this, and the whistle is blown. The ref makes some signals, and looks like this ball will go to Fenwick. It's a long pass, completed. Fenwick passing it on the outside, going for the middle now, but that's a botched pass, and that'll be anyone's possession now, but it looks like Fenwick might recover it. The whistle is blown. That's going to be Indian Hill's possession now as they take it down. It was a solid pass and a good attempt by the attacker, but yet blocked by the goalie. Indian Hill kicks that ball straight from the sky, just like Jackie Chan catching a bullet out of midair. Yet Fenwick is going to take this one down. Yellow flag is thrown on the play by the ref. Fenwick trying to wiggle this one in. It's soaring straight up in the sky. Indian Hill is going to take that after Fenwick botches it. It looks like Indian Hill is going to botch it themselves. The player did a combat roll there. It was very cool. Fenwick calming this play down, getting a clear passing pattern here, except they're going to juke, take it down, pass back to his old buddy, and it is a sniped goal. That is some long-range accuracy by Fenwick there. That is going to bring the score to 10 Indian Hill, 5 Fenwick. That is 5 Fenwick, 10 Indian Hill with 3:25 left on the clock in the second quarter. Fenwick has made a great recovery from back when they were 9-0. And it seems like Indian Hill is starting to realize that. I feel like they're going to come back very aggressive on this next drive. It'll be Indian Hill's possession. Taking it around the goal. He gets the goal straight in the bottom of that one. That's going to bring the score to 11 Indian Hill, 5 Fenwick. 3:08 left on the clock in the second quarter. We get ready for the face-off. Indian Hill is going to recover it. They're rushing down there with some urgency. Except they're going to take it back, kind of calm it down, just soothe the play a little bit. Taking it around that goal. And it's a missed shot by Indian Hill. Ref blows his whistle. It's a long pass for Indian Hill, but it's completed. Going to get a 20-yard gain there. He snuck that one in there very stealthily. Just kind of like, hey, my stick's going to be up here. Nope, now it's going to be down there. Tricked the goalie into thinking it was going one way and shot it another. You know, very few players in this game can actually do that successfully, and you know, it's a real gem when you find someone who can actually execute. Fenwick is going to take this one down. And the goalie is going to stop that. Stop it dead in the water. Indian Hill passing it whenever they're rushed by the enemy. Indian Hill going for that long pass, and it's completed. Almost seems like they're trying to run the clock at this point. Pass back to Carwall the Narwhal. And that will count as a goal. That'll bring the score to be 13 Indian Hill, 5 Fenwick. All right, we get ready with 1 minute, 21 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter as we approach the half. It'll be Indian Hill's possession, maybe. Who knows? It's Indian Hill's possession, as I suspected earlier. Pulling some fancy moves of trickery there. Pulling some jukes. Yellow flag is thrown on that play. And the ref rules that there was a foul on the play. The ref's call seems generally approved by both parents and students. Indian Hill's ball here. forming a nice right angle in their passing pattern. And it seems now that they're... Yep, as I suspected, they're going to try to run the clock now. Try to go for the spinning behind the back goal, but alas, he was not able to make it in time. Doesn't really matter at this point when you're winning 13-5 unless Fenwick can get their mojo back, but it seems like Indian Hill's just going to keep holding the ball at this point. Yet Fenwick is going to recover it. They have 3 seconds left on the clock. Can they make it? He has to shoot. He does not shoot in time. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter and bring us into the half. We will be back after this quick break.
The Indian Hill Television Network produces coverage of many of the school sporting events, so be sure to catch all the boys and girls action on this community access channel. For playback times in your area, call the ICRC at 772-4272 or visit their website at www.icrctv.com.
Hello, sports fans. We are joined again by me, yourself, myself, Mark Toller, the one and only. And we are watching the men's lacrosse playoff game against Fenwick High School here. Score is currently 13 Indian Hill, 5 Fenwick at the start of the third quarter. We had a lot of great plays in that first half, but I think this half is going to be about Indian Hill trying to keep a sizable lead here, trying to keep their distance from Fenwick's score. And Fenwick is going to try to get it back into their mojo that they had for a while there and try to score again. All right, the whistle is blown. Indian Hill is going to call a timeout. That's a bold strategy this early in the half. Tonight we have a half-full student section, or half-empty, depends on how you want to look at it. Indian Hill is just going to try to re-strategize and reorganize and regroup and just, you know, kind of get a plan going here. Indian Hill is going to have first possession. They pass it. Indian Hill rushing this one in, doing some jukes, doing some fancy footwork here. And it is intercepted. Indian Hill might be able to get to that. And they do. They recover it. It's knocked out again. And it's knocked out once again. It just gets knocked out all over the place, just like a freaking pinball machine. Fenwick just kind of jogging this one in, but they're going to pass it, and it's intercepted. That'll be a pick. All right, Indian Hill's going to pick it up. And they miss it just by a little bit there. All right, Fenwick rushing this one down. He falls over and grasps his knee. Trying to pick this one up, but it just keeps getting knocked all over the place. That's why they call this the fastest game on 2 feet. And Indian Hill going to try to keep their stick away so that the ball doesn't get knocked out again. Fenwick being very aggressive here, fighting like wild boar. Fenwick calming this one down, relieving the stress of the play. Indian Hill playing good defense. That was a strong arm shot, but it misses. It looks like Indian Hill is going to take this. Indian Hill is going to get it. Taking it down to midline, rushing this one down the field. Going center field here, short passes, short passes. He recovers that pass. Indian Hill just having a little light, breezy passing pattern here. Takes a shot, misses, hits the back of the net. Indian Hill taking another shot and missing. Gonna try to just, get control of the play now after so many missed shots. Juking the defender here. Fenwick defense is tightened up because they can't afford to sacrifice any more goals at this point when they're losing by 7. Indian Hill getting on defense here, making some whacks. Indian Hill with the high pass. It's missed, and Fenwick will recover that fumbled ball. All right, Indian Hill taking it around here. Taking it further back. Fenwick's defense is kind of pushing them outwards. It's precisely what a LAX defense is supposed to do. Forcing them to play the corners. Not giving them any good shot. But this guy might be able to get through the gap. No, Fenwick is going to keep him away. And Fenwick is going to recover that one. Player falls down on the field, followed by another player falling down on the field, followed by a yellow flag. Indian Hill defense fails to keep that goal from soaring in. That'll bring the score to be 13 Indian Hill, 6 Fenwick, with 5 minutes, 59 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. We get ready for the face-off. They're button heads here. Indian Hill is going to recover it as they rush this one down. Sniped it! Indian Hill will get another goal. They will get that other goal. That'll be 14 Indian Hill, 6 Fenwick. Indian Hill just passing back and forth very leisurely. One more goal. That is one more goal for Indian Hill. That'll bring the score to be 15 Indian Hill, 6 Fenwick, with 5 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. Let's see an instant replay of that. See some slow motion fist bump action there. And that pass is going to just soar straight up in the air after it bounces off the ground. Guys using some laws of motion there. Whacking them with the stick. Indian Hill defense D'ing up, as they say. And Indian Hill is just going to stop that one dead in the water. Just like a fly being swatted out of the air. It's a long pass and it's completed, but the player gets knocked down. Some parents have a problem with that play. And it's a high shot. I don't know if that was supposed to be a pass or a shot, but it was botched. Fenwick's ball still, though. And it is a shot in the top corner of the net. I'll bring the score to be 15 Indian Hill, 7 Fenwick, with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Indian Hill keeps a steady lead here. Indian Hill chasing the ball after it's been thrown out. They recover it. They're going to try to juke this defender. Drops the ball, but he catches it again. Indian Hill taking this one down with some precision, and it is a missed pass That's going to screw up the entire offensive drive as Fenwick is going to take the ball now. Indian Hill getting aggressive here. Fenwick is going to fall down to one knee and then get back up. Solid pass. Whistle is blown, though. Timeout is called. We'll be back after this short break.
Coverage of Brave sports on the Indian Hill Television Network wouldn't be possible without the generous support of the Indian Hill Boosters, the PTO, and the ICRC. Their grants have provided us with the equipment to bring Indian Hill sports off the field or gymnasium and into the community, and we appreciate all they've done to develop our television programming.
We are back. My name is Mark Tolan, and this is the men's lacrosse playoff game against Fenwick. This is the third quarter with 2 minutes 42 seconds left on the clock. The score is currently 15 Indian Hill, 7 Fenwick. And Fenwick is going to take this ball, try to score here, wiggle it in, but they're going to miss that shot, soaring straight over the goal. Fenwick is going to wiggle this in, but they miss again. Many missed shots in this game so far. Seems like the question is just who misses more and who gets more inside the net. That player is whacking the guy. And it bounces off the rod. That is going to be Brick City for Fenwick. Ref is going to take control of the ball, and he's going to underhand throw it to his left. Fenwick takes the ball. They are now forming a swirly of sorts. Pass back to his buddy. And now they have completed their parallelogram of passing. Goalie blocks his shot. Indian Hill takes possession. Pass to number 18. He's got to take this down the field. It's a long pass to number 3, but it's botched. Number 6 is going to try to get to it, but he can't get to it in time. Fenwick is going to take this one down the field. Fenwick botches their shot again. They miss. Indian Hill is going to try to take that shot, and they make it! Indian Hill gets a goal! That'll bring the score to be 16 Indian Hill, 7 Fenwick. 28 seconds, 60 milliseconds left on the clock. As we come to the close of the third quarter. It seems like Indian Hill is almost wrapping this one up. I think Fenwick is now just trying to finish strong. Although anything could happen in that last quarter. Fenwick is going to try to get their shot in before the clock runs out. They have 5 seconds left now. And for the second time in a row, Fenwick has not taken the shot before the clock runs out. Seems like now we are coming to the fourth quarter. We will be back after this short break.
Let us know what you think of this sports production on the Indian Hill Television Network by calling our viewer feedback phone at 272-4590. Phone lines are open 24 hours a day, so give us a call and tell us how we're doing.
Hello, we are joined by Mark Toller, myself, for the men's lacrosse playoff game against Fenwick High School. We are in the fourth quarter right now. It has been an exciting game through and through, but it seems like Indian Hill is at 16 and Fenwick with 7. Indian Hill is going to rush this one down the field. They go for the lateral, but they miss. He's hustling into that ball, and he recovers it in time. That was some nice hustle there by number 15, helping his team out. Indian Hill doing some loop rounds. Both players have fallen down on that play. Fenwick is going to take the possession. Indian Hill intercepts it. Indian Hill going to try to make this in, but the goalie stops it. Seems now they're just going back and forth between buddies. Many players have fallen down at this point. Adults are yelling on the field. Seems we have a storm moving in from the west, or rather the south. That could affect the outcome of the game. And that is another missed shot on behalf of Indian Hill. Indian Hill going for the arcing pass, making a nice little parabola there. And number 6 falls down, and he brings another guy down with him, but as he gets up, Fenwick is going to take this ball. It's a completed pass, but then it's fumbled and recovered by Fenwick. Fumbled again. And the yellow flag is thrown after Indian Hill was tackled by Fenwick. The refs are discussing the call. Fenwick making some substitutions, getting some fresh legs in on the game. Indy Hill just casually strolling through here with the ball. Making a loop around. It's a nice pass to number 7. Fenwick is going to wiggle that one in there with some shake and bake action. They get the goal. It looks like this will be 16 Indian Hill, 8 Fenwick. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. We get ready for the face-off. The ref centers the ball. Standard procedure. Indian Hill's ball now. They make some swift substitutions into the game. Indian Hill forming a heptagon. It's a missed shot. It's going to soar into the corner. Another missed shot on behalf of Indian Hill. Indian Hill is going to take this one in. Fenwick is mighty feisty on this one.
That's what he said.
That is a missed shot slash pass to Indian Hill. That will end up as Fenwick's possession. Number 15 falls down on the play. That'll leave Fenwick's offense with a wide margin to run in. Pass behind the goal. Gonna take it around, go for the shot. Not even close. And he goes for the low sweeping goal, and Indian Hill is going to make a goal. That's right. Indian Hill is going to make a goal. That'll bring the score to be 17, Indian Hill, 8, Fenwick, with 6 minutes, 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout is called. Currently, Fenwick will have to get back from a 9-score deficit here. We will be back after this commercial break.
The Indian Hill Television Network would not have been possible without the support of the following contributors: Buskin Bakery, Hoppy Sign Company, Tim Rudy, Mr. Cassidy, Steve Ginn, the Indian Hill Boosters, PTO, and Maintenance Department, and the ICRC.
Hello, sports fans. We are returning with the men's lacrosse playoff game against Fenwick. I'm Mark Toller, and currently we are at 17, Indian Hill, 8, Fenwick, with 6 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Indian Hill's possession, taking it down here. Fenwick kind of jabbing and whacking and slashing of sorts. Seem to be taking the ball backwards in a train. He jukes, he spins, he gets whacked by a stick, and he misses his shot. Pass number 23, just kind of jogging it leisurely around, looking for a guy to pass to, looking for his buddies. He's going to try to get in there. And I believe that will count as a goal, according to the announcer. That'll bring the score to be 18, Indian Hill, 8, Fenwick. Let's see an instant replay. As we can see here, he just kind of fools the guy in. Look at that. Boom, I'm going to pass there. Nope. Underhand. Fooled ya. Got him straight in the back corner there. Brilliant play. We saw that earlier in the game. Indian Hill's going to recover that, but they get a little bit knocked out. And finally, the yellow flag is thrown up in the sky. And the forces of gravity force it down to the ground. We are at 18, Indian Hill, 8, Fenwick, with 4 minutes, 27 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Both quarters have 3 timeouts left. Something is going on the field right now. Number 2 picks up the yellow flag. He walks back to the ref to give him his yellow flag now. Very good sportsmanship there, giving the yellow flag back to the ref. It's a missed shot by Fenwick. Fenwick is going to try to wiggle this one in. Both teams are rushing for the ball right now. Indian Hill is going to take it, though. Fenwick seems to be pretty mad about that. Solid passes. He's running. Pass to number 3. Going to pass back to his buddy. And he's going to pass back to the guy who passed to him. They seem to be staying behind the goal here, playing it safe. I can't tell quite if they're trying to run the clock at this point with 3 minutes left. With a lead of 10 goals, I don't know if running the clock is truly necessary. Now they are forming their famous pentagon passing pattern. Fenwick is going to take this one down. Fenwick will score a goal. That'll bring the score to be 18, Indian Hill 9, Fenwick, with 1 minute, 58 seconds left on the clock. Fenwick is going to try to take it down the field here. He doesn't look for someone to pass right now. He's trying to do this on his own, be a superstar, but then he passes. Yes. And he's going to miss his shot / improvised pass. There was a bullhorn sounded on the play. The student section seems to be very motivated at this point in the game. Indian Hill sneaks in that goal. There are some chest bumps evident on the play. Let's see an instant replay of that. Rushing it in. Snuck it in straight past that goalie's helmet. Didn't even see it coming. That was in his peripheral vision. Nope, couldn't even see it. Solid passes. Some very aggressive Fenwick defense. Indian Hill scores another goal. That seems like it's going to be 20 Indian Hill, 9 Fenwick. Let's see another instant replay of that. Taking it down. Straight off the ground, bounce it up, into the corner. It's a goal. Anyone's ball at this point, but it's going to be Indian Hill's ball. Fenwick is going to pick that out of there somehow. Fenwick picks it up. They might be able to score in these last 20 seconds. It is a strong-armed pass. Anyone's ball at this point. It'll be Fenwick's ball. He has to strong-arm it home. 5 seconds left. Can Fenwick make this? Nope, they miss. They have 2 seconds left on the clock. 2 seconds to make a goal. Can they make this goal in 2 seconds? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see what happens. Except they won't be able to, since Indian Hill is going to take out the ball. A strong arm it to center field. And that is the game, folks. There you have it. Indian Hill has just won their first playoff game against Fenwick High School, leaving the score with 20 Indian Hill, 9 Fenwick High School. I'm your anchor, Mark Toller. And this has been a presentation of Indian Hill Sports on the Indian Hill Television Network.
Exclusive coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network has been a copyrighted presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department.